All right, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome tonight to race number 3 here in the Relentless Racing League in the Prismium Group Arca series. My name is Jacob Treat, and tonight I am joined by Mr. Jeff Medlin. How are you doing, my bud?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Hoping to see a good race here. I mean, last week was, or for not last week, Michigan is the last one I watched. Was a fairly decent race. I mean, it went green most of the way, and I'm hoping to look forward to tonight. We have 100 laps here as Johnny Brugg will lead right now with pole position at 31.98, and then Joshua Clatterbuck about 300ths behind him. So 100 laps, fuel run at about 34, I think is what Tony had told me. You got high hopes for tonight? You think a fuel strat might at least a two stop, right? It's got to be at least a two stop.
Yeah, and I think it's going to come down to tires too, especially at Kansas.
Yeah, and
Um, I don't know how the Arca cars run here, but I know in pretty much every other class you're going to be running the top side most of the race. So I'm kind of curious to see what these cars are going to do here.
yeah, I know whenever Arca raced here last season, it was all right rear dependent. You pretty much had to be driving on the right rear the entire time, otherwise you're gonna burn your right front up. So as we sitting now a little bit more time in about a minute 25 was in qualifying. Gonna
Hmm.
wrap it up, and I'm pretty sure that Johnny Brugg will definitely hold pole.
Yeah,
It's
I'm trying to
a
figure out what happened to Nidic. He was qualifying and then didn't complete either lap, so I didn't know what happened to him. He was actually the second fastest in practice as well.
That's rough. I mean, if he hit the wall out of 4 or out of 2, even then, the slightest contact, even if it's a 0x, will still invalidate your qualifying lap.
Hmm.
So definitely going to be a rough start for him, starting from the back. Is that who I think it is? Light. Oh, it's different. There was an Andrew Light last season. I guess
Uh,
different one. But yeah, you're looking forward to tonight. I know you. Have you been in the broadcast before?
no, actually, this is my first time stepping in.
Well, I hope to make it a good one though.
Yeah, I hope it's a good race.
So as we wrap up qualifying, pretty sure your top 5 is going to be the same: Brugg, Clutterbuck, Cody Workman, Joshua Berry, and Joshua Short.
So unfortunately, John Nidick hit the wall on both laps in turn 3 on injury,
Ooh,
and that is why he does not have a qualifying lap.
there's somebody in chat saying, "Let's go, Jeff."
Oh,
All right, as we begin our race here, I will go over our grid really fast. Starting on pole position will be Johnny Brook the second. Starting outside of him will be Joshua Clatterbuck. Starting in row 2 will be Cody Workman and Tyler Berry. Row 3, Joshua Short and Danny Rogers. Row 4, John Doddle and Juan Velez. Row 5, Christian Light and Ryan McElwain. Row 6, Corey Beckstead and Marshall Harris. Row 7, Edward Peltz and Andrew Gaweda. Row 8 be Bobby Rafferty, Zach Bucher. Row 9, Sean Pointer, Kevin Jordan. And that's pretty much it until Zachary Tyler and Daniel White will be starting in row 9. And John Ninick Jr. will be ending out the bottom of our list starting in 10th.
Jacobs, do you have any favorites tonight?
So, based on what I've heard about Clutterbuck, he seems to be a pretty strong contender because apparently he has been in either this league or the previous one before. And he definitely proved that he belongs. So I'm interested to see what he does tonight. It's the first time I've seen his name, but apparently he's known.
I know Johnny Brooks pretty good too, right?
Yeah, it's that's
Didn't he run last year?
I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing his name.
I think I've heard about him as well.
I think
I
it
watched a couple.
was might have been like early Relentless or end of
Hmm.
the other one.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
buddy he races an Arca, Philip Brown, but he couldn't make it tonight. But I watched him race last week at Iowa here, uh, and the race was pretty good. John dominated for a lot of it, uh, and then there was kind of some shakeups with the tire wear off. So excited to see what that's going to look like again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna we have a 24 car field tonight, and they disappeared. What in the world? They just swapped a scenic for some reason. I guess they all just stayed out, or stayed in the pits, I guess. So, who's your pick for tonight, Mister?
I have a
Mr.
couple.
Medlin?
You know, never count John Knight out. John Knight in these cars, he's insane. Um, I think he's kind of been showing that already at the beginning of this season. You know, if usually, you know, I like to go off of paint schemes, you know, who I'm going to pick for the favorites. And Zach, of course, has a really nice scheme tonight, but hopefully he doesn't win.
Taylor or
Uh,
Bucher?
Bucher, I think there's like a number 9 Lays car
Oh yeah.
out there. Uh, yeah, I'm really liking that Vendetta car up front with Johnny Brugg in that 4. I think it's Johnny Brugg, right? In the 4?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. All right, as pace car goes onto the pits, it will be green flag for 100 laps here at Kansas, and away we go. Cody Workman in that 8 car is sitting, got a little bit of a jump, followed the 4 car, and down on the low line. 13 had a little bit of a slow start there. 37 looking low going into turn 1. 8 and the 4 are still battling up front. You see the 74 there at the bottom of your screen battling up with the 13. 3 wide into turn 1. As they come up into turn 2, they separate a little bit there in the back. Yeah, Johnny Brugg and Cody Workman are already going at it, and this is a pretty long race, I would say. You saying Brugg for the win, Isaac? Yeah, I don't really know, but
I'm interested what happened to Clatterbuck there. He dropped a lot.
yeah, he's already plus or minus 3 positions. So I think he just did a slow restart, and people were able to get the jump on him around him. They're the 42 looking low on the 64 of John Dowdle. Back up front, Johnny Brugg is still holding off the 8 of Cody Workman and the 37 of Joshua Short. Turn 1, it looks like they're just going to stay on the one, like half a lane up and then just slide out. A little bit back here, we have the 19 of Marshall Harris on the inside of the 2 of Danny Rogers. Danny was a good contender last season, I will say. Man, I think he showed up near the end of the season, but he was definitely a good one there. As you see the 96 get a little tail loose out of turn 4. Back up in front, Cody Workman still on the rear bumper, trying to find his time, abiding his time. Waiting for an opportunity to open up so he can pass the 4 of Johnny Brugg. 37 lying in wait 2 is the 42 there in the farther back. Tries to go low on the inside of the 64. Not quite able to do it though.
And Zachary Tyler and John Heineck actually have moved up from 21st and 23rd to 13th and 14th respectively. So we got some movers in the middle.
Yeah, as you're seeing, ooh, they're getting a little happy back here with 13 of Joshua Clatterbuck. Starting to get a little racy with the 64, and we're only 5 laps into this race. I feel it's already going to be a good one. They went 3 wide in turn 1, or not turn 1, yeah, turn 1 of lap 2. I think it was. 13 choosing that low line though. So is the 8 trying to get that the extra line speed, but I don't think it's going to work out for him. As the 74 going to try and maybe control both these lanes for 4th place. Oh, that 2, the 9 hard into the outside wall. Yellow flag is out. Corey Bexton. They're still wrecking. I thought I heard another crash. zoom through our field real fast. No, just him. Alright, let's see what we got here. Coming out of 2, slides up. I don't know, man. The 9, the 56 was there, though. Try and find a good one. Yeah, the 56 is sliding up the track, too, and straightened out. And the 9, yeah, he was just there. That's just an unlucky racing incident there. That'll be first caution. Lap 7 coming to lap 8. Johnny Brooks still leading the race. So far, your biggest mover is Zachary Tyler, sitting 11th right now after starting 21st. Got some cars come down pit lane. Be John Nunnick Jr., Sean Pointer, Tony Frey, Zach Bucher, Chad Wiggins, Juan Velez, and Corey Bexted, who was already in the pits.
Yeah, John shouldn't have too much damage, but he kind of caught the tail end of that off of the 9. Kind of bumped him a little bit.
Yeah, it just that lace scheme is pretty good. They're on the well, I guess the 914 car, even though it's the 9 car. Is that a Ryan Newman paint scheme?
That's what I was. No, I was thinking of Casey Kane. It looked like.
Oh yeah, the 9 does got Casey Kane. Oh, there's actually texture to that on the side. That's cool. We go. I think we're about to go 1 to green this time by. Lap 8. You think they just went for a gas and go? I'm pretty sure they did. Let's check our pit stop time. For some reason, it's not going to work. We're gonna do starting in 6th. Yeah. For a sec. Start 15th. They were in there. Tony had 7 seconds, and Chad had 5.5 seconds. So I think they just took. I think those two just took gas. Those 3.
Yeah, I imagine. Which is not a bad call. You know, you're not gonna have any stages in this series or anything, so you kind of want to run it dry.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna have that, especially at Kansas.
That might actually do them well because they'll have extra weight in the rear for coming out of 2. So my theory is you pit at lap. Now you can go 35 more laps. You pit at lap 45 and then once again at lap 80. That'll give you 20 laps to run it in to the end and an extra 15 laps of fuel.
Yep, barring any more cautions.
Yeah. But 24 drivers, that's not bad for the 9. Bobber after not racing. Now there's Daniel White. Or Matt Fornes, apparently. I don't know where Matt's at. It said he was in the session, but he's not here anymore. Okay, so 21
He might be
drivers.
race control.
I don't know. Bobby's here. Bobby and McComas are
true.
here, so. Coming around 1 to green, I think. Yep, pace car lights are off. Cody Workman will take the outside of the 4 of Johnny Brugg. So your picks were who again? I'm sorry.
They're good. I think it's gonna. I'm gonna pick the 2 Johnnies. You know, John Neidick and Johnny Brugg. I think just between those 2 guys.
I'm gonna have to go with Joshua Short and Cody. Because Cody has shown that he can race up there, and Joshua was pretty fast last season.
And you're talking about Cody Clutterback, right?
Cody Workman, sorry.
Oh, Workman. Okay. I didn't know if there's. Oh, it's Joshua Clutterback. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cody Workman and Joshua Short.
Joshua Short.
37 car. Workman for the win.
Okay.
Somebody in chat just said. All right, as we come out of turn 4, gonna rev it up one more time for another green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out once again here at Kansas.
Top line.
Yeah, top one already checked out a little bit. I mean, Workman still hold on to
96.
second though. 96. What happened with him?
He was getting a little chippy with the 42 and tried cutting him off at the turn 1. Took 42 all the way down to the infield.
Ooh, 40, the 42. Ryan McElwain is actually still in front of the 90. All right, yeah, right in front of the 96 there.
Yeah, he's got past him now.
Yeah.
But 96, oh! 96 is looking a little dangerous right now.
Yeah, the 20 of Zachary Tyler there on his inside. Almost pinched him down a little bit, it looked like.
Yeah, I think the same thing. A little crazy.
Oh, as the 17, not 17. Who was that? I think that was the 13 of Clutterbug, who got almost tight out of turn 2 and almost hit the wall but kept it off. So good job to him.
Yeah, there's a big race right now for 5th place.
Yeah, 5th place.
Yeah, 4 of them are about bunched up.
The 74 of Tyler Berry, the 64 of Josh Dottel. The 2 as they go 3 wide into turn 1.
Go for it. Come on, buddy.
Slides up out of turn 2. The 9, was it the 19 of Marshall Harris, able to keep it off the inside wall though. As they roll back
3 wide behind.
3 wide again. Oh, the 42 pushes the 13 into the wall. They keep it green. Keep it green. Oh, what are we doing? As the 912 has to check up hard, the 96, or sorry, the 89 has to go low. They kept it green though.
Yeah.
Cody Workman looking to the outside of Johnny Brugg right now. Got that outside run though. Do you have your radio on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I did not. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I can turn it on if you like.
I just didn't know if anything was like, uh-oh. But Cody Workman took the lead away from Johnny Brugg for the first time tonight.
Yeah, he took him on the outside in turn 1 and 2 and just kind of set sail. I was fairly surprised.
Yeah, I mean, Cody Workman, they're in an old school outcast. I'm pretty sure his team is old school outcast. Crucify me later.
Yeah, that's the old AWG paint scheme. We kind of all ran those 2 seasons ago. I know some guys ran them last season, kind of in Cup. Nice paint schemes. I loved them.
Yeah, I mean, Marshall Harris is also a old school outcast driver there in the 19 car.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Racing for the lead.
Johnny Brugg holding the outside of Cody Workman. Able to pull it out on the backstretch. Looks like he's able to hold it off coming right into turn 3. He's ripping the lip.
Yeah, Cody has been faster though in turn 3 and 4 down below. Oh, but he's not.
All right, not enough. Lead chains once again. Johnny Brugg back to the lead. Joshua Short still lurking there in 3rd.
Yeah, I think he's kind of biding his time and just letting these guys race.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, go look at the stats real fast. But right now, Johnny Brugg starting to pull away a little bit. 2.5 tenths away from Cody Workman.
I think Johnny should stay on that top line, though. I think that was working for him. I think you'd probably save a little more tire up there if you're able to, rather than taking an inside. But like I said, this Arca car might be a little different than the other series when it comes to that.
Yeah. Joshua Short right now sitting in our points lead. 37 has 2 top 5s. He finished top 5 both races. So right now he's got 87 points and 3 bonus points.
Nice.
John Nidek, who is our 2nd points leader, is sitting right now in 7th, about 1.6 seconds off the leader. Go to Gander, see how he's doing real fast. John Nidek Jim there in that 3 car. It's sandwiched in between the 74 and the 19. About the start of the night he was hoping for, but he's already back in the top 10.
Yeah, they're kind of getting Field's really stretched out. Probably
Yeah.
going to be a lot easier racing here for a while.
The
But
13 is right front damage there from him, contact between him and the 42. So I think his, unless he can get that damage fixed, I'm pretty sure he might be a little toasty.
yeah, I will say 7th to 1st. I mean, they're all in striking distance. You know, any of them can go up there. And John already is moving up another spot. He might even get another one here in turn 3 and 4.
I say, yeah, I mean, I went back there and watched the, I think that was the 99 and the 56 battle it out there for 15th.
It looks like
Car
John's gonna,
looking low on the 64 and is able to get the pass made. He can do a little slide up out of the corner. Oh, 19 into the wall. The 19 trying to stay out of the 96. Just kept it in the wall. Sorry, the is trying to keep off the 20 car.
Joshua is dropping back too. I don't know if he's burned up his stuff or not, but I mean, Danny passed him like he was standing still almost there.
Yeah, maybe he let out and let him by. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of noticing Cody and Johnny though are he's catching them even too. Yeah, he's got a head of steam.
John Noddick made another pass. Now he's sitting in 5th. 64 hot on Nidek's heels, trying to get around him, but doesn't want to push him. If you touch anywhere on the rear bumper with your front bumper in these cars, you go around. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, my first season on these, I actually was in the season with Bobby and all of them. And, man, there was like 30 of us in that. And it was just crazy. Just anytime you touch each other, and it was just close racing all season. You would just go around constantly.
Yeah, I mean, right now you've got Johnny Brugg still leading the race, and Danny Rogers and Cody Workman battling it out for second.
But Danny's working that top line, and I think it's working out for him, but we'll have to see later on, you know, if he drops off what the tire wear looks like.
Yeah, they're sliding up a lot more out of 2 and having to overcorrect it because there you see right as they exit the turn 2, it kind of like bubbles a little bit. The racetrack does. The 2 gets a little loose and has to let out the throttle, giving room from the 8 to go in front of him and kind of cut up on his nose. Decides, nope, I don't want to do that. As the 2 gets the speed out of the corner.
I think what happened to him there too, Danny didn't expect Johnny to take that top line in 3 and 4 this time, and he got a little more, you know, lost that air on top of his nose, and it kind of got him tight.
Yeah.
So he wanted to stay off that wall.
There you see that little hump right at where the green meets the white wall, how it kind of bulges out a little bit. That's kind of a tricky...
Oh, and he's in the wall.
Oh yeah, the 2 car into the wall. Gets it off it though and starts rolling again.
There's that man, Johnny Nidek.
64 and the 37 fly by the 2 car. Definitely put a damper into his plans. Cody Workman's still leading the race here. Almost 3/10 gap between him and Workman, but John Nidek sitting there behind him.
John's just pretty consistent. He's been running that middle line, I've been noticing. It seems to be working for him right now.
Yeah. I think the middle line will be best for like overall speed and tires. And then you hit the deck on the front stretch, then hit the wall and out in the back stretch.
Yeah, because now you're seeing all of them in the front. They were kind of just 1 and 2. They're going high.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming out of turn 2. It's pretty much single file racing. And unless the 8 car has something to show here, as he rips the lip on the top side as the 4 Workman gains another half-tenth in that corner. Gonna be interesting to see what we go in here as we are about to begin the pit cycle. 28 laps, we're about 7 laps away from end of fuel run.
Is that with the pit too? Because who did we have all go down? There's only 3 or 4 cars that went down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, John's losing some time here. Maybe he burnt his stuff up a little bit trying to catch up to him.
Maybe.
Or he could be saving, but we'll see. What we got going on in the back? Anything crazy back there?
A little bit farther back. Yeah, I'm trying to move that around. Farther back, I mean, right now, it's all single file. I mean, really, the main race is going to be between the 96 and Zachary Tyler, the 914, I guess, and the 9 car of Bucher, and then the 96 is Christian Light, 20 is Zachary Tyler, the 9 of Zach Bucher here for ninth. And farther back, Sean just got around the 99 of Juan Velez. The 912 of Chad Wiggins just hanging out around back there. Joshua Short trying to get around the 74. And this is for 7th. Marshall Harris lurking behind them both. So right now, you're really only your real side-by-side racing is going to be the 74, the 37, and then the 20 in the 914, or the 9 car. The 37 able to get by the 74. As the 19 is rolling on through like a stays of thunder. Oh, the 50s, the 20 car actually into the wall. They're at a turn 2. Tony Frey in the pits this time by. Gonna have any more takers? No. Is Cody Workman and Johnny Brugg are within us a tenth of each other, battling it out for the lead here at Kansas. Hey, Miss Weeks. 4 taking the high line, the 8 taking the low line, getting the run. Cody Workman has proved that he can hold that low line if he ever chooses to.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with these guys. With the, I know 30 laps doesn't sound like a lot, but here at Kansas, that adds up.
Yeah, Kevin Jordan into the pits this time by. Oh, as they get they door? Or is that a slide job?
It was a slide job.
As the 4 is going to try the low line on the 8 car this time. Don't think he can get it done, though.
No.
All right. 8 to the lead. Able to get around the 4 of Johnny Brugg. We'll see if after pit cycles where they'll both end up.
Yeah, I think Workman's actually going to pull away here.
Yeah, he's already 4.5 tenths, almost. Yeah, about 4.5 tenths away, almost 5 tenths now. Joshua Clatterbuck went to the pits this time by.
Oh, they are getting close on that turn 4 exit to that wall.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little dicey.
Yeah, because if you're not careful, that wall will get you.
Oh, wow. Workman starting to lose a little bit of time. He lost 1/10.5 the past lap and a half. Gained another 0.5 tenth that corner. Lost 1/10 though, as the 4 of Johnny Brugg is almost once again right on his tail. John Dottel here in the pits. We'll see how they come out on this. The pit strategy. So what are you thinking? Pit on people who did not pit at lap 4 or 8. You stay out to what? So you pit now 36, about 34-ish laps. Do you stay out till like lap 65, 70?
I think you run it dry, and hopefully there with the cycle there's a caution or something. This is your number one hope, because then you can go back in, get whatever you want. You're gonna come back out ahead of everyone still.
And a few more takers that went to the pits. We have Edward Peltz, Danny Rogers, Marshall Harris, and Zachary Tyler. And
But
then
then I think
Andrew Guate, Andrew G. I'll talk to him later. But
yeah, there you
as
go.
the 4 of Johnny Brugg locks it up, misses the pit entrance.
Ooh, that's gonna ruin his.
Okay, almost a risky move there between him and the 3 car.
That is gonna kill him.
What? Can you check and see if he had a black flag? I'll check.
Oh, I got you.
No
Don't
black
see any.
flags. Let's see what our spotters
So
are like.
Workman's actually coming in now too, as well.
Cody Workman coming in this time, bud. So that definitely helps out Cody a little bit there. As Joshua Short enters the pits, Tyler Berry as well. Zach Bucher coming down this time, and then the 96 of Christian Light.
Yeah, I'd say barring any cautions or anything, this is Cody's race to lose, honestly, right now. He had a gap on John Neidick and Johnny Brugg, and I think at that point you just kind of take it easy and just manage that gap. You're going to cycle out probably back to the lead eventually when all these other people have to come in for gas.
Yeah, and then the 99 of Juan Velez will get his extra bonus point for leading a lap as Ryan McElwain and Sean Pointer enter the pits. So there's a driver that I have wanted to look at in a while. That he is the league runner and the league owner. The 6th, well, the 906 of Tony Frey there in that Prismian Group number 6 car. It is actually a good looking car. I like the contrast from the green to the is it baby blue to the navy blue.
Yeah, Prismian Group is a great company. They're actually where I work. They're actually one of our customers as well, and they're good people to work with.
As I was zooming in on him, Johnny Brugg and the 2 are going at it right now.
Yeah.
Let's see him pop out of nowhere like he's a bat. So, I got something funny to tell you after this.
Okay.
Medlin. As the 37? Is that who that is? Oh, who is that? Is that the 96? Who is that? 99 of Juan Velez got into the wall out of 3. Ooh. Had to come down pit lane. Chad Wiggins already now, or as well, leaving pit lane. Cody Workman to the lead.
And John Neidick is on him though too as well.
Yeah, Johnny
kind of
Brugg
close
is
to each other.
The same distance between Workman and Neidick is behind him.
Yeah, I think the strategy now is just going to be who can
stay out the longest.
Yeah, stay out the longest, and as well as who can save the most time.
Because right now, yeah, Chad Wiggins just pitted, so he's not really doing much. Cody Workman pitted just recently, so he's actually on 3-lap old tires. John Neidick and Brugg on 4. Rogers on 5-lap old tires, and then Tony Frey on 11.
Where is the 99 still the leader?
Okay, the 99 is not. He just came out of the pits. He's got heavy rad front damage now.
Yeah.
So the 8 car is looking to get around the 56 of Andrew G.
Let me see how these guys are going to manage that traffic.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying not to be a buzzkill with my yawning. I'm just so tired.
Oh, no, you're right.
Right now, as we come around to 45 to go, Cody Workman in the lead and John Neidick in second. We'll be right back here on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right. We are back here in race number 3 of the Relentless Racing League in the Prismian Group Arca series. There, the 8 still leading the way, about a second and a half back, or in front of the number 3 of John Nidek Jr. And behind, about a half a second behind him, is the 2 car of Danny Rogers. Johnny Brooks still lurking there, just behind the 2 car, looking to get around for that P3 pass. Right now, your 2 picks, you said it was Johnny Brugg
And Nidek.
and they're sitting 2nd and 4th. Cody Workman, my pick, and Joshua Short is sitting 1st and 5th. The 19 looks below the 37 right now, but not able to get the run that he needed.
Nidek did gain some time on Workman, but I think it was more traffic-wise. But this 96 is working the 8 up right now, so
Yeah.
slow him up a little bit.
I don't think it'll be too much. I mean, Workman is pretty good to be able to get around on his own.
Yeah, I think the 96 finally realized he's racing the leader.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I've done it before too. And half the time last season it was my teammate, and he was like, "Get out the way," and I didn't realize it was him until he yelled at me.
I think gained some time there, but not much.
Gained about maybe half a tenth, ish.
Yeah.
Johnny Brugg and the 2 car, Danny Rogers, still going at it for 3rd. Johnny Brugg looking to the inside of the 2 car, not able to get the run into the corner. It's door to door right now, but the 2 cars gonna have that run coming around the front stretch.
Honestly, I think those guys need to work together because they're losing time.
Yeah, they're dropping a little bit.
It's like, I think at this point you gotta swallow it and just draft each other and try to get back up. That mistake many times.
Yeah, so right now they're at a 15-ish lap pace, so they need to pit by at least lap 72. And then from there, they can pit at 72 and then make it to the end of the race. I'm gonna hand this over to you for a second as I turn around and deal with something real quick.
Yep. So John Hike actually lost some time there. Looks like Workman's gonna let the 96 buy him for the time being. Go back a little bit. John's still there. He lost a little time, and Johnny Brugg and Danny both still losing time, but Johnny Brugg actually got past him this time. So let's see. Hopefully they work together. They can make some time up.
I am back. I'll turn around real quick and do something. But
Yeah.
John Nidek is actually losing time.
Yeah.
Lost a tenth and a
Workman is-
half that lap, yeah. Workman's
he's
starting to
doing it.
distance himself.
And even Danny's dropping off too.
And Danny Rogers now sitting about close to half a second behind P3 of Johnny Brugg. We'll see what this lap will bring us.
We did pass the halfway point 5 laps ago.
Halfway there. I don't think that's on copyright, but you know what I'm talking about. He lost another tenth that lap, John Nidek did, so we'll see what the strategy is here, because it'll probably have to be a pit strategy, because Workman has shown that he is good on the long run. Oh, it's a car spins in front of him! The 96? No. Who was that?
Yeah.
The
I don't
99?
know who that was. It had to have been. The 96 is actually down in the pits currently.
That was him, actually. That had to have been. I saw smoke. I heard tires screeching.
Yeah. And Johnny...
Oh, he overcooked it in the corner. Good recover from the 96.
So now Brugg and Nidek are actually hooking up right now. So let's see if they work together or if Johnny's just going to say, I'm going to get past you, bud. And I think if Brugg passes Nidek here and Nidek's losing time, I think he has to soon decide, when do I come in for a pit?
Yeah. I'm saying lap 70.
And they're actually gaining time now on Cody Workman, so I don't
Yeah.
see if Workman doesn't have any cars around him, so he's not.
It's the draft on the back stretch and the front stretch.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
because it looks like they're even catching him here. We'll have to see when it comes back around. But they're gaining a lot of time on him all of a sudden. Oh yeah, they're. I mean, that wasn't as great as the last lap, but I mean
That
they're still
was actually a
catching him.
negative.
Oh,
They
was it?
that was even pretty much down to the thousandth of a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd really like to see these guys work together and just kind of trying to get up the workmen instead of working each other.
Yeah, I mean, as we go through here, I mean, Nidek and Brugge trying to work together in the straightaways, catching up now about a tenth and a half.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
was, yeah.
wow.
Oh, got 3/10 right there.
Oh, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because they're going to pit here in about 10-ish to 15-ish laps. Because I don't think Cody's been saving fuel at all. He's just trying to get it and go.
Yeah, I don't blame him either.
No, it's gonna be a fuel mileage race. I can already tell.
And if we keep on this pace, Nidek will catch him. We'll get close to him at least when the pit cycle comes. So,
Gained 3/10 the lap before and another tenth that last lap. Sitting basically a full second behind him right now.
so how's everyone looking in the back right now?
I mean, right now, pretty much it's going to be the 13 and, well, 13 is more laps down, but the 56. Tony's in the pits. Oh, whoa, the 13 into the wall. The 99 goes around him.
Yeah,
Then,
Clutterbuck has he's not had a good race tonight. He was up there, and then I think him and the 42 got into it. And ever since then, I think he's just kind of been falling back.
he's got damage he couldn't fix, probably.
Yeah, because he's 6 laps down at this point. I think he's just trying to stay in front of Christian, and some other wrecks, and maybe he gains a couple more spots for them tonight.
Tony Frey back out there in that 6 Cruise Mean machine. Well,
Ooh,
back
and it
up in
looks
front, Nidek actually subsided the second place to Johnny Brugge, and they were sitting about over a second and a half back, losing time. Lost a
yeah,
second on corner entry in 2/10. Or
yeah. I
not
don't
a
know
second.
what happened to John. That was
I don't know. Two and a
like
half
half a
tenths
second.
lost in 3 and 4.
If he hit the wall or something.
He lost a tenth that lap. What happened? He must have. That or got loose and overcooked his tires. As the
Oh, so coming into turn 2 in lap 61, coming out actually. John was riding that high line in the car. It looks like it was tight on him, and he started rubbing the wall.
Ooh. He had the rough one here. Any contact with any wall since the update has basically crushed these cars.
Yeah, those walls are sticky.
Yeah. I know this track kind of plays out like Michigan, but smaller, but
Yeah.
Buddy Workman getting around the 42 of Ryan McElwain in there for another lap.
13 on the wall again. In turn 3 and 4.
As the 8 is actually about to roll up onto him. And the 7 is just chilling out right now. 7? Yeah. Edward Peltz.
Yeah, so I think at this point, it's, do you just lap traffic, or do you just come down and avoid all that lap traffic? Because he's going to have about 4 or 5 cars. If he's catching them. It looks like that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's sitting 2 seconds, over 2 seconds behind, or in front of the 4 car. So he's pulling away now.
Yeah. He's just off on a Sunday drive right now.
Yeah.
And he's hitting his lines, he's executing, and it's showing.
See if we got any battles going on right now for position. Good field real quick. 6 nothing, 6 nothing. Christian Light out of the race. Corey Bexton back out on track. Matt Thorne's never raced.
And John Neidick is coming down for his first or second pit.
This will probably be his last pit stop of the race.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna try and flip it.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing you can do. I think also Brugg needs to start thinking about that too.
Yeah, I mean he's got the 42 behind him, Arrow pushing him back up, but it's not enough.
No, because Workman is just he's pushing that gap.
Yeah, he's trying to extend his lead as long as he can. Chad Wiggins in this time by.
Yeah, I think if you're Workman, you don't want to stay out too long with Brugg and going down, but at the same time, there's it might be in his favor just to stay as long as he can.
Kevin Jordan comes in this time by.
Because they're about, race pace wise, 2 seconds slower right now. Off the qualifying pace, you're talking about a 1.5 seconds slower.
Yeah. And right now, pretty much first, second, and third are almost 2 seconds away from each other. That's from first to second is 2.5 seconds, and then second to third is 2 seconds. So they're pretty well spaced out right now. 13 trying to just live to the end. So is the 7 car.
Yeah, right now Cody is over 2/10 faster than everybody else right now out there.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Danny Rogers came down this time by.
Let's see if there's any racing going on.
John Buttel came down. Battle.
John's back out in 14th.
Not really anybody side by side with anybody right now. I mean,
No, they're really
the
stretched
7. Did he run out of fuel?
out. I don't know. I was wondering too. Did he miss the pits?
I think so. Might have overcooked it into the pits and missed the pit entrance. So I think we'll see him come down this next time by. That number 7 high side machine. I bet I like the car. I like the black and red. Simple yet functional.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's
You
the
can always
7 comes in
appreciate those
this
kind
time
of
by.
cars.
Johnny Brugg came in this time by. There in his Ford Vendetta machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was a lot slower than Cody. You're not making up any ground. You're already 3 seconds back. You might as well
I got
go
a
down and
couple
get some
more.
pressures.
Zach Bucher and Marshall Harris, Sean Pointer and Tyler Berry. Is that a Robbie Gordon car? The Singular
Who's that?
Wireless 920. That's a Robbie Gordon car.
I believe so.
Oh boy.
'Cause I think it used to be like number 31 used to race that one.
Yeah.
in Cup.
And Zachary Tyler came in as well as Edward Holtz. I already said that. 99 of Juan Velez. I like the pink on the 8 car. I like is that like a neon green type to match the spoiler?
I think so.
Oh, Toll made that paint scheme. As the 8
There we
car
go.
comes in this time by. I see the little footprint there. That was Tango's paints.
It is a good looking car. I like the number font and everything on it.
Joshua
Like
Short leading the race. So Workman is gonna pit. Neidick is the first one on Freshies, and he is sitting right now almost a full lap ahead of the 8 car. Starting to make quick work.
We have
Oh,
to see.
Tango does all of them? Cool. I thought Bobby did his own.
So Cody's exiting now, and Nidic is gonna.
Flyby.
Yeah, well, Johnny Brugg is too, but I think Johnny Brugg is.
And Cody is still catching up to speed. He's going to
Yeah.
have some time to gain on these guys.
I
With
wonder what happened on
25
this
to go.
pit.
I think
You
he
have the
did.
time that he was in?
Workman?
Yeah.
Pit stop time. It will show up here in a second. So it's saying 14.8 seconds. It'll do it show once it completes a lap, pretty much, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Later, complex. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's another 14. So he took 4 tires.
And what was John? What was John's and
John took
Johnny's?
2.
Oh, okay.
Nidic took 2.
What about Brugg?
Brugg took. That's not right. That can't be right.
What's that?
Pit lane time. Okay, it's being weird. I'm just
Nidic
gonna.
took the lead.
Yep, Nidic took the lead away from.
Yeah, because
the-
Cody is 3 seconds off of John. I mean, I understand he took 2, but he's even 2 seconds off of, pretty much 2 seconds off of Johnny too. So I don't know what.
I don't know either. It's not going to work, and I'm pretty sure they took 4.
Yeah.
John
Yeah,
Nidic to the lead.
Assuming maybe Cody had a bad entry into the pits, maybe.
Maybe I saw him kind of like had to slow down a little hot second.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna
to
spicy
know.
some things up.
I mean, yeah, John Nidic plus 22 right now. Chad Wiggins plus 17. They'll still have to come down pit lane.
And Brugg is actually catching Nidic too currently.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle between these two with 24 to go this time by, or 23 to go this time by.
But Workman still has a chance if he, if he just executes like he did that last run, he can catch these guys at the end. Cause
Oh, definitely. I'm waiting to see a 3-wide finish. I'm really wanting to see one of those. I know
the
it's
Atlanta finish.
Yeah, not Atlanta because they were 3-wide, like 6 rows deep. But
Yeah.
I'm fine with a 3-wide finish. I've never seen one before, like in Relentless or even in iRacing as a whole. I've never witnessed one.
Oh, and there goes Brugg.
Brugg working that low line, trying to get around the 3-car.
He's gonna get him.
Yeah, he's gonna get that lane though. He's gonna try and full or pressure the 3-car almost into the wall.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of kill John's entry.
Yeah, but not that bad. He's still 2 tenths behind. As Workman is starting to work his way back up. See what he did there? As Nidic drops another 2.5, almost 3 tenths into turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, Workman is. I think he's gonna catch him. There's a chance. Johnny might also just, thinking, hey,
Save tires
Yeah,
will be a caution.
yeah, I think Johnny might just be running it as hard as he can. 20 laps to go. However much distance he can make, maybe. But
Yeah, as Nidic starting to fall back. The 8-car Cody Workman trying to make the run on his outside. Gets the pass done.
that was impressive, especially at Kansas. That is a tight fit.
20 to go. This time by. Johnny Brugg sitting 8 tenths of a second in front of the 8 of Cody Workman. Been dominant all night. This top 3 has been dominant. Don't rule out the 2. If we get a caution or Danny Rogers can pull a rabbit out of his hat, he will be back up here too. Danny Rogers also a strong competitor.
It looks like everyone back 5th, back to 13th is within a second or 2 seconds of each other. Zach's kind of catching Chad Wiggins right now, but I don't think Chad's pitted in a while, so.
I don't think he is either. No, Chad pitted 15 laps ago, so he'll be able to make it on fuel. So will Nidic. He pitted when Nidic pitted. Let's see if I can see how it was. Yes, they all took 4 tires. Everybody took 4.
Oh, even John?
Even Nidek took
Wow.
4.
Yeah, they must have. Yeah, Cody must have just a bad pit entry. It happens.
Well, it doesn't really matter. He's sitting half a
Yeah.
second behind the leader right now. Nidek fell off another second and a half. He's starting to fall off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Must have, probably came out of the pits bad out of hell and just had maybe burnt them up, a little heated up the tires. Because if you heat the tires up here at Kansas, it's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, especially if it's a day race, not a night race.
Yeah.
Cents on the dollar matters. So does the percentage of the, or the percentage, but the digits on the temperature gauge.
Okay.
And right now, it's basically 3.5 tenths of a gap. Nidek is loose out of the corner. I can watch that real fast. Oh, he hit the wall and was kept in it and then had to get out of the wall. He got right front damage.
Well, before this gets any spicy, do we want to run a commercial or anything?
Go ahead and do it. You're right back here on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right, and we are back here at Kansas. This is the pass for the lead while we were in commercial. The 4-car slowing down, holding up the 8-car. 8-car goes low out of the corner, hits the high lane right out of the tri-oval. And a little attempted crossover from the 4-car, I think. This was the passive lead. The 4-car not able to hold up. Has to let out the throttle and follow him behind. 8-car sitting 3.5 tenths ahead, 11 to go this time by.
Nidek has dropped off. I mean, he's almost 5 seconds off him, and I think even Danny has a chance of catching Nidek here.
Oh boy, Ancient World GG with a rate of 14. Heck yeah. Yeah, the 8-car looking good. Sitting 3 tenths ahead of the 4-car. 10 to go this time by. Can he hold out? Can he run to the end of this race? Good on fuel, and John Nidek just sitting 5 seconds back. I don't know if he's got enough left in his tank. The 8-car looking strong all day. The 4-car as well. 4-car here is looking good. Both have ran really well all night. Top 3 all night, pretty much, besides pit cycles.
Yeah, Workman has just come in here and he's executed. And It's masterful show, honestly. He's showing the short speed and the long run speed.
Yeah, it's gonna be. He's slowly losing time. He lost a tenth that last lap. He's gonna try and block here with coming to 8 to go, or is he gonna try and just keep him behind him, use up every inch of the track, and hope that the 4 car burns up or gets loose?
I think he knows even if the 4 tries to get him, he knows he can hold that bottom better than Brug, and he's just been so much quicker on the bottom line. I think he's not worried. And I think right now he's just probably managing the gap. But
Yeah, he's been holding 2 tenths this entire time.
yeah. But Brug is there, and Brug has the draft, so you know Brug's going to throw it in there. He's not going to be afraid to. I mean, sometimes you got to these types of races.
John Nidex's 6 seconds back now, and basically the last on lead lap will be Kevin Jordan, but he pitted just now, so it will be Tyler Berry is the last on the lead lap. An excellent showing from these two tonight. It's been fun watching these two. Yeah, he's still sitting at 10th and a half, 2 tenths back. Kevin Jordan into the pits. That will be his call for the night. Yeah, so far we have Cody Workman and Brugg as well. Nidek, Rogers, and Short. It's your top 5. So if we were to... Cody's already got a win at Michigan, so he is locked into the playoffs. This will give an extra bonus point in the playoffs if he wins today. 6 to go, coming to 5 to go this time by.
Somebody in the grass?
Somebody in the grass. Oh, John Daltel went off track. I'm going to go ahead and look at this real fast while we can. Just cooking it out of 4, it looks like. Got a little tail loose. Hits the wall out of 4 and just coasts on down to the apron. He's a little bit in the grass, but he managed to get back up on it. Cody Workman still managing that 2/10 gap from the 4 of Johnny Brugg. 9 car there in front of him, just trying to run away and get out of their way and stay away.
Yeah, but it looks like these guys are just blowing away the other guys. Everybody's just so far away from each other.
Lost a 10th in the 3 and 4, so Cody Workman gained a full 10th in 3 and 4 there. That last lap, 4 to go this time by. Still sitting 3 tenths ahead. Oh yeah, still sitting 3 tenths. 3 to go this time by. Cody Workman. Johnny Brugg. Johnny Brugg gonna try the high line. Has nothing to lose this time. It is Cody Workman's race to lose. Can he hold on for another 4.5 miles? Well, I guess 4 miles now.
I don't think he's gonna have a problem with it.
He's an autopilot. Unless
Yeah.
Johnny Brugg sends it deep into 3 or turn 1 of the last lap, it's a deal.
Yeah, he's
2 to go.
Workman is executing. He's hitting all of his lines, and he's just had a really good line tonight. It just shows.
If I was Brugg, he dropped a full 10th and a half in that corner. Made up on the best that he had to go low. He needs to rip the lip on the high side as fast as he can. But he's half a second back now. White flag, 1 to go this time by, unless Cody Workman either A, has an issue, or B, Johnny Brugg has a heck of a lap. Race is done over. But wait, there's the 9 car, lap traffic. Are they going to catch up to him in time? They might.
Brugg lost a lot of time.
Yeah, Brugg lost time again. I think this is it. Cody Workman. Good showing tonight. And had a good showing at Michigan. So he will win here at Kansas. Excellent showing from these two tonight. Excellent showing. So right now your race info. That's the wrong info. We'll do it here in a minute. But right now, I'll just do it here. Top 10 will be Cody Workman winning the race. Johnny Brugg, P2. John Nedick, P3 there as you see him down there. Fourth, you got Danny Rogers. Fifth, Joshua Short. Sixth, Marshall Harris. Seventh, John Dottell. Eighth, Tyler Berry. And ninth, Zachary Tyler. And 10th, Juan Velez. The top 15 is going to be Ryan McElwain. 12th, Edward Peltz. 13th, Edward Goeta. 14th, Joshua Clutterbuck. And 15th, Kevin Jordan. That's pretty much the end of this. So as we are going to allow him to burn it down, we're going to await him hop into the podium finishers chat.
Yeah, great race by these guys. Just one caution throughout the whole race. It's really good for an Arca race. He's hitting the Larson burnout. Love to see it.
Yeah. He's got all that brake bias to the front.
That's a great screensaver right there.
Yeah. As we await our finishers. Go ahead and put up the race results. There is your race results for tonight. 9th on down. Laps down. So only 8 finished on the lead lap tonight. I'm disappointed with that. Had a lot more drivers out here tonight, I think. So, always good to see that here with the league. Love the growth.
Yep.
Workman a stud.
Workman was a stud tonight.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Hoping somebody will join the podium finishers so I can drag them down for an interview. Hoping. Okay, so I assume he's getting talked to right now in his team chat. And Johnny Brugg's down there as well getting talked to. And
yeah, they're celebrating right now.
There's one of them. There's Johnny Brugg. You want to do Johnny? Oh,
sure.
I'll do the first one.
Okay.
Second place finisher, Johnny Brugg. First race back in Relentless. How's it feel, my friend?
Oh, it's bittersweet. It was a great race. Sucks I screwed myself up on that first green flag pit stop. Lost like probably 4 or 5 seconds on that. But I haven't raced this Arca car since probably the last time I ran with you guys 2 seasons ago. So all in all, not a bad day. Not a bad points day either because I got pole and I think I might have held fastest lap. I don't know. But yeah, really fun racing with Cody. He did a great job. Just saving enough there and running me down to take home the W. That was really fun and clean racing. So.
All right, man. You did hold the fastest lap of the 32:10. So good job on that. I'll let you chat us and then I'll let you enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.
I just want to shout out the league admins here in Relentless. They do a great job. Again, I'm happy my Thursday night's cleared up so I can come back and run with these guys. Want to shout out my new team, Vendetta Sim Sports. Sean and Zach were in the chat with me tonight. Those guys are great. Super happy to be running with them again. Shout out all the viewers, Southern Broadcasting Racing Network for putting on the show. And yeah.
All right, man. Good job on the P2. Look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good night.
Thank you. See you guys.
See you, Johnny.
All right, going to pull down.
We're definitely
Third place finisher. Going to have John Nedick Jr. here, man. Great Cup last season.
How you fellas doing?
Doing pretty good. You won. You came close last week. I know that. I think so. What did you end up finishing last week? Let me pull up the schedule here.
Jacob, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me,
Hello?
John?
I got you.
Okay. I'll let you do this one. All my audio levels are fine, I guess.
John, it's Jeff. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too, buddy. I miss racing with you guys, man. That's a lot of fun up there in Cup.
I know. But down here tonight, you did pretty well. Got the third place finish. Walk us through what happened in that after that last pit stop.
Um, hey Jacob, by the way, I turned your volume up so I can hear you now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I came out, I was hitting the same lines. The car felt a little tighter. Um, I may have been over driving the entrance to the turn, but um, I was just hitting my same line and trying to conserve tires, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. So we didn't know if something happened to you, or once Brug kind of got next to you, we didn't know if because I know you tapped the wall. I think before your that last pit stop, right, coming out of two.
I did, and I checked to see if I had damage. It showed I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And the car didn't drive any different other than a tad bit tighter. But I mean, it seemed fine. It could have
Gotcha.
been me. More than likely, it was probably me.
No, never.
Never.
Alrighty, well, good job finishing third tonight. You guys did put on a good show there. Do you have any sponsors or anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to the Quencher. Thank you to WSC. And I want to say hi to my grandsons, Leo and Avery, and my daughter Ashley. And give a big shout out to my wife and kids. So,
Nice.
and when I was up at Cup with you guys last year, Jeff, Tony would keep me kind of settled down during the race, and so would you.
Yeah,
That that is what I use tonight. I think about what you guys told me, and I just roll with that.
it's good to hear, buddy. Hopefully your Mondays or something, or your Wednesdays clear up or something in the future. I'd love to race with you again.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. Like I said, man, my schedule right now is crazy, but I'm just going to do the best I can in Arca. It's a lot of fun to race these cars, and man, I tell you what, these guys, they are just. I mean, one caution for 100 laps. These guys are top notch.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that's pretty crazy, especially at Kansas, because Kansas, you get tight, run people into the wall, or even turn four. I didn't see many people hitting that exit wall, and that tends to happen a lot here.
Yeah, these guys are a pleasure to run with. I'm hoping after leading some laps and finishing third that maybe I'm first in points. I don't know. It'd be
Hmm.
kind of cool.
We'll have to see here soon. Hopefully Zach's putting them in, but he's probably too
Zach.
busy celebrating with Cody right now. So,
Hurry up,
Zach?
Zach.
or not Zach, sorry.
Bobby or
Yeah,
Steven?
Bobby.
Oh, that's
My
right,
bad.
Bobby. Come on,
Yeah,
Bobby.
come on, Bobby.
All right, man. Well, good job on your P2, your P3 tonight, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks, man. Hopefully next week we get that dub.
Oh yeah, you're
Yes,
gonna get
sir.
one.
Have a good night.
You too.
And I'll get Cody.
Yep.
Race winner, Cody Workman. How are you feeling tonight, my friend?
A lot better than last week, man. Just so happy to come back and win this. Just want to dedicate this win to my whole community. I'm down here in Punta Gorda, Florida. It's my home. Love it. Fortunately, got severely affected from Hurricane Milton last week. I was evacuated over in Fort Lauderdale. But blessed that everything got restored so we could compete tonight. And it was a great race. Me and the four, we were just so even that entire run. I was surprised to get the gap that I had after the first round of green flag stops and pitted a little bit later than he did, just trying to build that cushion because I thought I was going to need to use a little bit more fuel, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough in there. Was surprised by how much the undercut was in his favor, and I knew I had to get by him around halfway through that run before the tires leveled off with each other, and got around him just in time. And then because it was hard to break away from him after that, but just really blessed, really happy. Want to thank my family over at AWG, Next Level Racing, Store Dog, Advanced Gamer, Advantage, or my team here, Old School Outcasts. We got a special paint on the card this week for breast cancer awareness. So love the paints by Tango Paints. This means a lot to win this, and after last week, and have the support that I do in the chat and sponsor everything. It's a good thing.
All right, man. Well, you got Miss Weeks cheering for you in chat, so
I'm cheering for him.
yep, as well as Lightning 9 by I have no idea who that is, but I appreciate everybody coming out. I mean, Cody Workman, you ready? Are you ready for next week? Where y'all at? I forgot. Y'all are at
I think we're here in I could be wrong, but I think we're in my
Daytona.
home state of Daytona. So
Yeah.
hopefully every other week some sort of hurricane has showed up that has caused me to either disconnect or be away. So just being able to show up next week at this point is going to be a win in itself. So, uh, but yeah, hopefully we can just build this consistency because every time we show up and we finish the race, we've been winning. So hopefully we can keep that trend.
Yeah, we want to see that too because you put on the show tonight.
Yeah, special shout out to the four there. He was great to work with. Raced hard, but raced clean, and that's what this series is all about.
All right, man. Well, good job on the win tonight, number 2 of the season. Look forward to seeing you
Yep,
next
thank
week
you.
at Daytona.
Yep, see you there.
All right, Jeff. I want to say thank you to you for joining me tonight here, dealing with me a little bit, and looking forward to you may have to talk to Isaac may want to let me hang out, but ready
Okay.
for the end of the week. Next week is going to be Xfinity at Pocono, and then it will be trucks at IRP, and then Cup at Pocono, and then an Arca at we were just talking about it, Daytona.
Pocono's gonna be fun
Yeah.
for everyone else. But
So
yeah, thanks for having me though in the booth tonight. I appreciate it.
all good, man. I appreciate you coming down and help deal with me a little bit tonight. I need somebody
Oh
to talk
no.
to. All right, man. Everybody, wish y'all a good night. Stay safe. Have a good weekend, and catch you back here on Monday for more Relentless Racing. Good night, everybody.